and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made a nice impact so far. You look at MP, just a fantastic start to the season for him, as he hasn't missed a beat transitioning to the NBA. And guys, he makes it into our top 5.
And he finds himself among the top 5 after what's been a strong start to his NBA career.
Well, there's no doubting he's had a pretty smooth transition to the NBA, and that's saying a lot. Even for the most talented rookies, those first few months can be tough.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters.
Here we go.
Porzingis is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Moses Moody. And it's MP in at the 2. And for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Harden with it. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. This one for 3. Mobley misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shots good by Mitchell.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Here's Curry in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Porzingis against Allen. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Moody. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Moody's got 9.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And a wide open look for MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Mitchell outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs. Pass to Porzingis. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here is Mitchell, covered by MP. It's Allen, top of the key. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here is Mobley. A 3-pointer, no good. Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. Here's Moody. 9 points in the game so far. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Harden outside. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. There's the three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
Porzingis passes to Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Warriors. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference.
And I think for the Warriors, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now here's Harden. Still scoreless. Mitchell finds Mobley. Harden inside the three-point line. And again, it's Cleveland.
You see, in pick-and-roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
Here's Curry. He's got 5. To the wing on the left. Porzingis against Allen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Here's Tyson. That 3 off the mark. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the San Antonio Spurs. MP looking around. Here's Porzingis. Nails the baby hook. Porzingis has got 6 points. The Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Moody's shot is off. Well, Cleveland shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Warriors leading by 12. MP outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Porzingis against Allen. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP, that's for 2. No good with the wing jumper.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Yes, that goes in.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Curry. He's got 11. Over Harden. Curry can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Pass to MP. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doors, I'd have to imagine game 2 of a back-to-back is a big test of a player's stamina.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Different look here for the Warriors. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Warriors, number 1. In third, the Cavaliers.
These two teams have really passed the ball well all season. They share it, they move it. It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Lets it go. And again, no good by Golden State.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Warriors leading by 11. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Now, MP. James Harden missing on the 3. Pass to Podziemski. Connects from three-point range.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Mitchell, a 3-ball. Al Horford with the rebound. Now Podziemski. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. A 3 from MP. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The three from MP. That shot off.
I'll tell you, he's been struggling, but they are still in line to come out of here with a W.
For the Cavaliers, Allen comes in for Mobley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Mitchell. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Schroeder kicks to Harden. 1:29 left to play in the first. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Allen a screen on MP. And it's Schroeder missing. MP passes to Melton. Good D by Wade. Now Cleveland shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Merrill passes to Harden, and he banks in the layup.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Now, here's MP. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's Podziemski. A 12-point game. Three-pointer, Payton. It's rebounded by Schroeder. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Harden. Wade surveying the D. Back to Allen. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Horford. MP outside. From outside, off the mark. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Horford is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And there's Porzingis. And it's Spencer in at the one. Porzingis. Pass to Spencer. Here's Melton. Hits it from three-point range. Melton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Schroeder passes to Allen. Now Strus. He's guarded by Melton. Here's Schroeder. The Warriors pull it in.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Melton. And the three off target. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches. Boy, if there's one big man who exemplifies the evolution of size in the NBA, it's KP. Kristaps Porzingis can stretch the floor. He can get out and run in transition. It's a combination you almost have to have.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys, back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And it's Schroeder in the corner. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 17. Melton the bounce pass. MP outside. Outside, Porzingis. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Cleveland making a change here. Harden's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Tyson. Three-pointer, Wade. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors leading by 19. Now, here's MP. Curry kicks to Horford. Porzingis high post. Shot clock at 5. And here is Curry. Shoots over Schroeder, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 assists now tonight.
You see the fear that Curry and his ability to shoot with range. It opens up other aspects, whether the drive or, in that instance, the midi.
Here's Tyson. Scoreless thus far. Schroeder looking over the floor. Traps in the tray.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
MP dishes to Curry. Floats one. The rebound by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 18. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
The Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. Curry
against Schroeder. Pass to Harden from deep. And And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3. Harden's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good. MP.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Pass to Tyson. Schroeder outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-5 run here. Horford with the screen on Harden. Here's MP with plenty of space. Another miss by MP. The Cavaliers trail by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Curry is inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Curry, good. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
Back to Schroeder. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Schroeder setting the pick for Wade. Pass to Tyson. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Tyson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Tyson. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Tyson. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 20. Curry passes to Horford. Back to Curry. From the arc. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And now, please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
A different look now for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. Sam Merrill comes in for Wade. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Moody subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Mitchell against MP. Over MP. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors leading by 23. Moody the bounce pass. Horford with the screen on Harden. Fires the 3. Moody's shot is off. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Mitchell kicks to Harden. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's a look at some of the stats for Stephen Curry.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Ryan's checked in for Nance. Green up on top. Back to Curry from past the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 24 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
A shot by Harden, wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Warriors leading by 23. MP outside. Now, here's Moody. 9 points in the game so far. MP, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Mitchell wide open. No good from outside.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
There's the triple. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Cavaliers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Harden the pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Green kicks to MP. No good with the triple.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
1:29 left in the first half. Harden, no good. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Outside, Green. Back to Curry from downtown. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Curry against Harden. Fires the three. Harden missing again.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
From deep, Harden. And Moody pulls it down.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
MP, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Floats one up. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, you asked me. I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Warriors.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears, Kenny.
Just being honest, Shaq. Just being honest with our viewers.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's Harden. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And a deep 3 from Harden. Warriors with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now Cleveland shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Harden the pass to Mitchell. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Here's Allen. They get it back. And at last, they get one to fall. Allen's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Cavs. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Tyson. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. 4 on the shot clock. Mobley the pass to Allen. Over Porzingis. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
MP finds Moody. Here's Curry. MP right side. The 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by MP. Curry's got 30.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Now Curry, following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Porzingis, and that's good off the glass that time. Porzingis has got 12.
Well, the rise and fire in the in-between games. Kristaps Porzingis, very solid. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. MP passes to Curry. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Up and in on the layup. 14 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here is Moody. 14 points for him. And the basket by Curry.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Tyson. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
The numbers for Curry. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Curry. 33 points for him. From deep three-point land. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Harden. Mitchell against MP. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Curry. In the corner, Moody with it. MP outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. His three-pointer's off the mark.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Over in the corner, Green. And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors miss again. Cavaliers are gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. The tray. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Tyson, defended by Moody. The Warriors shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Curry with it. Over Harden. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 35.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Allen, a screen on MP. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Now Moody, 14 points for him. Pass to Curry, takes the 3, connects again from distance. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
2 shots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Green.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
Here's Merrill, still yet to score, and the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Porzingis. Over Allen. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
For 3, Mitchell. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Curry kicks to Porzingis. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And yep, another basket.
Some guys make the game look easy. He's at 40 yet again.
And now he's top 5 in NBA history for 40-point game. Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Shoots over Curry, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And that's 13 points for James Harden.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
That shot wide open.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Well, Cleveland shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. 18 points for him. Count it. Mitchell's got 20.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
And DB, with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And here now, the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Here's Merrill. Good on the three-point shot. Merrill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's good from long range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Here's Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 22.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
There's 1:59 left in the third. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Back to Green. Golden State moving it around. Moody's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
MP against Mitchell. It's Allen on the wing. Mobley the pass to Harden. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, Donovan Mitchell putting that elite athleticism to work. How about his ability to be a factor on the glass?
Warriors shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Green with a screen on Hart. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jarrett Allen.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to Tyson. Allen up top, guarded by Porzingis. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes. Tyson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Podziemski. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. 2 on the clock. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Horford is out there with Quentin Post. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Tyson. Schroeder outside. Unloads. Offensive rebound. Wade finds Merrill. Offline with his 3. Warriors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Spencer's shot is off. And it's Merrill, top of the key. Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Spencer. Now, here's Melton. Horford with a screen on Hart. Here's Melton. And he gets the bucket. Melton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harden against Melton. Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here's Wade. Here's Tyson. With some arc. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Tyson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Spencer after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Horford against Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Spencer. Here's Melton. And the Warriors, another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Harden outside, fires from deep. Horford with the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Santos, the Cavaliers pull it in. Tyson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the 3, and it's Schroeder missing.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Schroeder. Horford with a screen on Schroeder. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Merrill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down